What up, y'all? Wanted to share something with you. So I'm down here on this road trip in Lancaster, Ohio, and I definitely took what Nick was talking about and ran with it, about getting a hold of your local funeral home in your area, in your territory. So being on this road trip, as we all probably experience, we always have those people that tell us, it costs this much, or it's gonna cost that much. I buried my grandpa for that much, or my husband. Well, guys, reality is, I spoke to John, the owner of Sheridan Funeral Home here in Lancaster, Ohio. I introduced myself. I'm Mike with American Income. John, I'm currently going to be servicing the members in your area, and I wanted to get an idea of the cost of a burial and a cremation. First thing this guy says to me, he goes, Mike, you need to make sure, being an agent, as you probably know, do not undersell these people. 85% of the people that come into that funeral home never have enough life insurance because they don't know. They don't know how much they need, how much they're supposed to have. So people are left with burdens of paying thousands and thousands of dollars because there's not enough insurance. And he goes, Mike, what age groups are you sitting down with? I go, it varies, 20-year-olds to seniors to 70, 80-year-olds, And he goes, Mike, let me tell you something. If you're sitting down with somebody that's over the age of 60 years old, okay, they need to have minimum $15,000 of life insurance to make sure it's paid for, 100%. $15,000 minimum. Now, anybody under the age of 60, we're talking, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, they need to be at $25,000 minimum. And I played dumb, and I'm like, why is that, John? And he goes, well, Mike, if you think back, I'm not sure if 10 years ago, 12 years ago, funerals to get buried cost like $6-7 grand. Well, now they've doubled. So what's going to happen 20 years from now? When that person was 45, now they're 65 and they pass away, it's going to cost 25 grand. Guys, that's fire, man. You got to make sure in the home these people are aware where they need to be. 5 grand, it ain't going to cut it. 10 grand, it ain't going to cut it. 20 grand, it ain't going to cut it. They need to be at $25,000 minimum. If they're seniors, 15. If that freedom of choice is not at 15 grand, you got to get them there. Got to. They need to be at 15 grand. And they got to be aware of that. So I would advise you guys, get to know your funeral home director within your area. That's what I did. And use that in the home. Use that passion. Have that belief. Don't be afraid of that check. Listen, if it's going to cost $300 a month, but they need to be at 15 grand, they need it. It's reality. Pay now or pay later, Joe. What do you want to do? Do you want to pay $200 a month now, or be stuck paying 10 grand when something happens? You might not have 10 grand. So let's get it, y'all. Take what Nick said, run with it. It's fire. Let's go, y'all. Let's crush it.